To admin on this Thursday, April 18th. Annie, would you please do roll call?
Yes, online it looks like we have Cheryl Hartman, JC Grange, MCAT, Shane Stack, and 206. We have Commissioner Strohmeyer, Slotnick, Carrie Powers, Maddie Scott, Andy Pavlish, Annie Kathy, Allison Franz, and Emmy Bristow.
Excellent. Is there any public comment on items not on the agenda today? Seeing none, we will move right into the consent agenda. We have, it looks like 7 items. Are there any questions about the consent agenda or items to be polled for further discussion? How about a motion?
I move to pass consent agenda.
I'll second that. Any further discussion on the consent agenda? Seeing none, all in favor? Aye. Okay, we have one action item today. This is a request to approve new proposed operating hours for the Seeley Lake Refuse Site. Shane.
Yeah, good morning, commissioners. Let me share my screen. Let me know when you can see that.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So at the top, you'll see the current operating hours of the Seeley Lake Refuse Site, which is up Woodworth Road. We have a summer hour operation and a winter hour operation. The total annual hours are, I don't know, 1,100, a little over 1,100 hours of operation. The days don't change. It's Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's just the hours during the winter and summer have changed. We're proposing to just go with a consistent year-round schedule, which would be 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Would increase the total annual hours to 1,326 rather than the 1,144. So there's definitely an increase there, which is nice. And again, your weekly hours are 25 and a half versus the 26 that we see in the summer. So they're in the wintertime, you're going to be open more. There is no additional cost associated with the operations. Republic has agreed that to have that consistent hour of operation, they would be happy with that, and there's no additional cost associated with that. So that's a good thing. I think the only additional cost that we would probably see is maybe some sign upgrades that show the new hours of operation. So let's say Kim did quite a bit of outreach, and she is on the call, and yes, she can maybe speak to those types of things. But I know she did visit with the Seeley Lake Community Council and shared this, and I think I'll let her answer, but I think there was only one comment that she received that was negative, and everybody else seemed to support it. So I don't know.
Kim, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Sure. Yeah, we did reach out to the community. There was information in the Pathfinder, and I received some emails that were completely supportive and mostly from contractors. Everybody's really loving the 8 o'clock a.m. opening time rather than waiting till 9 or 10, and especially the contractors. So it's kind of counter to what we thought those late hours were doing on Wednesdays that are just essentially being used by very few people. And so the community is really happy about the earlier opening and the consistent hours, because that just becomes a constant confusion factor throughout the year, trying to figure out which schedule the district is operating on. And there was only one comment opposed to the change by a contractor who sometimes might want to use the later hours on Wednesdays, but rarely has. And I feel like because we didn't get any other negative comments, I think that's a plus, because I think it's sometimes easier to complain than to support something. So overall, the community has been very accepting of the change.
Thanks, Kim. Any questions?
No, I would move we change these hours.
Second that. Any further discussion or public comment out there on this? Seeing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. There is no further business to come before us today. We will be adjourned. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, everybody.